What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the RedBeard Outdoors podcast. I'm Jonathan, your host, and here at RedBeard Outdoors, I talk about faith, family, fitness, and the outdoors. I'm really excited today, being Tinkering Tuesday, to bring to you an item that I used during the last season, and then some additions that I'll be using this season as well. Now, again, disclaimer, I'm no expert in the field. I'm still learning with you, but I'm finding cool items that I trust, that I enjoy, and get to share with you my opinions of them. Excuse me. Also, guys, if you have any questions about any of the gear that I've reviewed on the channel, any gear that I've done a first impressions on and maybe haven't quite gotten to the follow-up on, any of those things, feel free to leave me a comment down below, to shoot me a message over on Instagram, send me an email, whatever works best for you. More than happy to discuss those items with you. Also, I've been doing giveaways every single month this year. So right now we've got two going on for May. One of them is over on Instagram, and I will give you guys the details over there. It is a giveaway from BlackOvis, $250. $250 gift card to BlackOvis. Plus use my discount with 10% off will stretch that even more. And you're going to get a couple of pieces of clothing from BlackOvis as well, a pant and some merino to get you geared up for this season. So guys, definitely go check out the Instagram for those details. And then here on YouTube, the YouTube only, I'm telling you right now, YouTube and podcast with Spotify and Apple, those listening in on the audio only, all you have to do, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and shoot me an email with your review on the podcast on either Apple or Spotify or wherever it is that you listen to the podcast. Do those three things, you're entered in to get a Garmin item of your choice, either in Garmin Instinct or a Garmin Messenger, and I'm going to send it to you brand new in the box. You can either get a watch or you can get the Messenger, whichever one you're looking to get. This giveaway is going to go through the month of May, along with the giveaway for BlackOvis through the end of the month of May. And then I will be doing a giveaway live, or a giveaway announcement live on Instagram, and emailing the winner so that you can know that you won. Not from spam, not from anyone in the comments, not from anyone sending you a message. That will be from me directly. So guys, again, go check out over on Instagram the BlackOvis giveaway, and then here you've got the Garmin giveaway, either the Instinct or the Messenger, your choice if you win. For the YouTube and Spotify, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and then send me an email with a screenshot that you're subscribed and that you've reviewed the podcast on either Spotify or Apple or both. Now, let's get into this review, guys. I'm really excited because last year, the mouth reeds that I used were Slayer game calls. They are all handmade up in Idaho by some amazing individuals. Now, guys, I don't know all the details. I just know that I recommend you get the bundle. This is the series right here, the altitude pack. I recommend that you get a group of them and you figure out what works best in your mouth, because each one is going to have a slightly different latex. Some people maybe leak air, which we'll get into. There's a pretty cool item that they came out with that I want to share with you guys, especially people that maybe struggle with mouth reeds. Maybe you can't get the right closure in your mouth so that you can go and make the sounds that you want between cows or bulls or both. Again, I'm no expert in the field. I'm no person that's gone out and won awards, but people that have made these calls go out and they absolutely love hunting elk. They love hunting waterfowl as well. But right now we're going to stick to the elk calls. So each one of these guys has a different latex in them. So you've got the pink, you've got the, let's see here. There we go. You got the pink one, you've got red. They all have different names. I don't have them memorized. You've got the white, the gray, blue, dark blue, and the black. Now, I have a podcast coming out with the owner of Slayer. I'm also going to have a couple of other members of the Slayer group come on here and talk to you about their calls, because they do an amazing job hand building these calls just for you. They'll also answer your questions. If you have questions, maybe you don't want to order the variety pack. I recommend that you do, so that you can try each one out, mess around with it, and pick 2 or 3 that you like, and then maybe order some more of those. But if you have questions for them, you can always reach out to them. I'll leave their Instagram page down below so that you can get in contact with them. But I absolutely love the quality. They did amazing in my last season. They didn't wear out on me. The latex didn't get too loose. I wasn't blowing 1,000 calls a day, guys, but I absolutely just love the fact that they put the time and effort into each and every one of these calls, hand stretching them, hand forming them, hand making them for you. So that's an awesome thing there. If you're into waterfowl, you can also go look at their waterfowl line. Last year, I've used a couple different bugle tubes. There's some really awesome ones out here. This one is the Archangel by Slayer. Now, the difference here, there's a couple different ones that I've used that all have different traits to them. This one here takes the same material that you would find in a duck call and put it into the bugle tube for elk. The reason why he did that, and again, we'll go more in depth into that in the podcast when I have the owner of Slayer on the podcast, but he liked the resonance better of this material as you're blowing into it, you're bugling into the tube. The way this resonates, he preferred that over the plastic running all the way up to the mouthpiece. So that's why you have this different mouthpiece. They have different colors as well. This gray just looks really sleek, but they have different colors such as green. I think there's a yellow and other ones as well that you can mess around with. Lightweight, just like a regular bugle tube would be. It has the neoprene cover here, or whatever this material is, and your strap right here. Here's a paracord. Now here is the item that I'm really stoked about. So again, they make great calls. I love the quality. I love how much time and effort they put into it. They do an amazing job. That mouthpiece right there on the bugle tube also does an awesome job of just the difference in sound and resonance. And then you have this bad boy right here. Now this is what I'm excited to talk to you guys about today. So we have this tube, which is similar to the Archangel, where it's the plastic tube, but we have this mouthpiece right here, which turns it into what's called the Enchantress. So the Enchantress is this piece right here, plus the bugle tube combined. So what that is you can screw this on and off. You can use this as a mouthpiece here for cow calling, or you can plug it in here and turn it into a bugle. The reason they made this design right here is for people that have a hard time getting into basically reeds, mouth reeds. So mouth reeds definitely can cause problems for some people. Some people leak air. The person that they came up with this with had some teeth kicked out by a horse. There's a ton of different reasons why mouth reeds may not work for certain people. So they came up with this piece right here, which basically it's a silicone right here to simulate your tongue. And then there is a reed in there that you blow, and you can get an elk call, whether it be a cow or a bull. So you can get the cow by taking this off and doing that. You can get the bull by putting this in here, and you can do a louder cow call out of this as well. And it's super simple. You just take that off or unscrew it, pop it on here, nice tight fit, and there you go. Adds hardly any weight, and you can use it again as an external cow call or bugle. So I love innovation. I love it when people come up with ideas that will help more people get involved in hunting, the outdoors, enjoying it, and having the experiences that maybe you and I have had, where you get to hear the elk bugling back at you, you get to communicate with them, you get to locate them, however it is that you choose to use your calling. But that piece right here, the Enchantress, just is outstanding. Slayer did a great job with that. My kids have used it and bugled with it. I've used it, and like I said, I'm no champion, but it definitely makes it easier to be able to get a good solid bugle and some cow calls out of just with that. Pressing that button, and then you blow the air through the tube. So if you guys have any questions, drop them down below. I definitely want you to ask your questions so I can either send them over to the guys over at Slayer or I can answer them myself. Again, I've messed around with this at the house. It sounds amazing. Have not used it quite yet in the field. So come September, I will be using this out there in the field. And I wanted to get you guys a discount if you are to go and order on Slayer. So the discount will also be provided down below. There's a code, RedBeard15. Go use it over on Slayer. Down below, the link will be below so that you can go and make sure that you get the best game calls in the market. Right here. Look at just the attention to detail, guys. Outstanding. There are so many calls out there. I would agree with you on that. If you're thinking, well, it's just another mouthpiece, that's fine. I recommend you go and get your hands on it. Buy a couple of them, try them out, see the sound quality difference. Or again, if you've struggled with being able to use mouth reeds, either you just quite don't know how to do it, you haven't practiced enough, or you have problems with sealing up the air so that you can get the best quality sound out of a mouth reed, go get you an Enchantress. This thing will change your experience with bugling and cow calling and have the best sound quality possible that you can have. So, super stoked about this, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. Again, if you want to get in on the giveaway for the Garmin Instinct or the Messenger, drop a comment down below. Go share this video. That'll get you extra entries. And leave a review on the podcast, either Spotify or Apple or both, whichever one you prefer to listen on. And email me those screenshots of subscribing here and going over to the podcast and leaving a review. More than happy to give back to you guys as you guys have helped this channel grow. I really appreciate it. And things are only ramping up as we're in May, June, July, and then we'll be in hunting season there in August, guys. So it's time to go. Get ready, get your gear, and get in on these giveaways. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And of course, get out, live your life, and love it.